Welcome back to another Kid and Dad Do video. Today is a different video. Today we're going to be breaking down my wrestling matches from county. Alright, this was my first match. So I'm, I was 132 in this at county. So this is me. I was putting a lot of head pressure in his forehead, holding his wrist. I was just feeling if he was strong or if he was weak. And then, as you can see, I did a low single, I believe. So I got in a I got in a collar tie, right? Oh, how did I mute the audio? So, I get in a collar tie, right? I'm walking forward, low stance. Then I grab his, behind his knee. I grab it, and it's essentially an ankle pick, but I didn't grab an ankle. I just grabbed the back of his knee. And then I throw him, and we get in this weird scramble exchange. I get on top, and then I try going for a cradle. And in fact, I believe I did get the cradle. Oh, yeah. So, in my opinion, I thought I had my knee in his hip and my head in the side of his temple, which I believe I did, and his shoulder blades maybe might have not been both on the ground. He's fighting it. Look at this. I do a little look back at him, right? I look at the ref, because I think I've already pinned him, right? I do a little peek at him, right here. I peek at him, and I'm like, yo. But then, if you see right here, it looks like both of his shoulder blades wasn't touching the mat. And maybe that's on me, but we progress, right? So, we holding it. Hey, you gotta find a way to get that near shoulder down. So it was his near shoulder that wasn't down. That was an issue. And so I obviously knew I couldn't finish it from there because the guy was like weirdly flexible. But anywho. Drive over that wrist, work for a bar. Hey, hips behind. You should never have both knees down. I don't know why I did this. Good. So I break him down. Heavy. Go Mason. So he leaves that leg out. I could have definitely, okay, let me just slow back down. I could have definitely got another cradle, but I was like, no, I was not going to do that. And then I put him in this weird freaking scramble thingy. I don't know. Who's texting me? Alright. And then I throw him on his back. I get my elbow tight around his neck, and I get the pin. So good. Let's see it again. As you can see, I've never let go of the wrist. That's a good part of the fundamental right here. See, right? I've always kept on holding his wrist. I break him down, and I kept walking around with my head. And then I still have his wrist, right? Then I let go, and right here I grab my half, and I throw him a little bit over, or I just hold him there, right? But the one thing I will admit, I was on both toes, so I think I executed this correctly. I did this great. Also, I'm a little midget compared to everyone I wrestled. Yeah, GG's. Mr. Clip Farmer right here. Look at that guy. Holy quads. Look at that. Hold on. Pause that real quick. Go all the way. Dude, look at these freaking okay. Level 3 Gyat, by the way. But, look at that, bro. Holy. Look at these legs. But anywho, let's check out my second match. This is against Crescent? I don't know how to correctly pronounce it. As you can see, I'm putting head pressure, good collar tie. Hand fighting. And then, this is weird. Hold on, let me mute the audio. It was like one of those shots you didn't see coming. Like, look at that. So, why won't it pause? Jeez. Alright, so... Right? Why won't it freaking pause? Okay, anyway. So, I grabbed the leg. Right? I still have his... Like, it's a high C, essentially, but... Excuse me. Sorry. So, I grabbed the leg. Single. I hold. Get the single. I try hiking the football. But as you can see, I didn't really put the movement into it. I just kind of like grabbed his leg and tried yanking it, but it didn't work. And so I think he tried throwing me, so I got in better positioning. I didn't finish the single leg, unfortunately. And then he's doing some weird stuff right here, getting a low stance. He gets his single. He gets that leg. I break out of it. I think, hold on. Yeah. He grabs the leg. He tries doing the same thing as me. Heading. He gets his hand on the back of my head. And then he tries tripping me. I get my leg out. And then I guess I get him on his back. I don't know how this is possible. Holy. But, hold on. Let's go back. Let's rewind. Alright? So rewind a lot back. Okay. Anywho, he grabs the leg. Right? I'm bouncing. He trips. He tries attempting to trip my leg. Let's go back by 5. Yeah. So he gets the leg. Defense, pushing his head away. Then I put my head beneath his chin, and then he tries going for an outside trip. Oh wait, this is inside trip because that's his inside leg. So his right leg. So and then he has it. He pushes pressures into me, right? He pushed pressure into me. I use that pressure against me, and I get him on his back. He falls on his knees. He scrambles a little bit, throws me off. I'm doing like a weird sprawl midair. And then I hold it. And then we get in this weird position. And I didn't personally know what to do in this situation. It's a weird scramble, right? And I'm not trying to lock hands, so I get beneath, right? He grabs my hand. I don't know what he was planning on doing with that. I was gonna grab his wrist, push forward into him, but I guess not. Right? Let's continue this video.
That is a crazy no call on the back. You got all in there for 4 seconds.
That was a calm little trip. Let's go back. Right? He tries exploding up. I get behind him. Right? Beside him. I go for that inside trip. No locked arms. See? No locked arms. Open hand and everything, right? And then I try leg riding, which I don't like leg riding.
Let's break you down.
Okay, let's rewind. Let's rewind. So I tried getting cradle. I couldn't get the cradle. I go for a front headlock. I snap him down. He's strong, and then I just snake him, and then yeah, basically kept holding him there, and then yeah, the dude got pinned. But it was a good match. You know, nothing but respect for him. Respect to everybody I wrestle. And, yeah. I don't know what I was doing. I don't know what I was saying right here. It looks like I was just kind of like, I don't know. Was I trying to clip farm or something? Like, it looked like I tried saying something to him. I was like, you good, bro? I don't remember if I said anything to him. I was like, yo, you good? And then I guess he just looked at me. I was like, okay, cool. Right? You know, I mean, it is whatever. It's, you know, it's just a wrestling match. Anywho, let's check out my last match. So this is my last match for finals. As you can tell, the bell was just wrong. Like, he just said wrestle, and you can already see him. He already got my low single. I sprawl. I fight out of it. You know, good defense. Good defense. Front headlock. I guess I was more cautious, but look at that takedown though. Okay, cautious. I sprawl. I try getting my little weird ankle pick I like doing. Everyone's watching. And so I get my double leg. He does like a weird sprawl thingy. And then he tries throwing me. He should have threw me. Like, honestly, I was putting a lot of pressure into him, right? And I should have shot right here, right? I'm faking. And then he knew I was like throwing a lot of fakes in. That's just, as what I can see, is like just nothing but instincts right here, right? I'm throwing fakes, and it looks like I'm about to shoot. He throws his hips back, right? Puts him in bad positioning. I did not capitalize on that. Yep, we in a collar tie. I go for another takedown. I missed it. I get in bad positioning. Really bad positioning right here. And then, what the hell? Alright, let's see what happens, right? I get in bad positioning. I slip. And then I hold on to him because I don't want to fall on these people. You know, I see a lot of people. He's like, you good? I was like, yep. And then, you know, we walk back.
Hand fight.
Coach said hand fight. I check levels. Right, good head movement, I guess, from his end. Then that was a cool move right here. He gets like a weird trip thingy on me. He walks forward, right? Go on the side, gets my leg. I stand up immediately. I sprawl. Yeah, and I just keep sprawling. And then, oh my god, I remember what happened. He tried throwing me, and then he didn't capitalize on it. I think he already knew I was really good at like throws by that time, right? Like, if you can see, like I feel like he was hesitant. He was hesitating for a throw. Right? Excuse me. He kept trying to get that leg. He tries throwing me. We in this weird position, and he's like bouncing around, and he goes for another shot. Nope. Right, hand fighting. Head movement, or fucking head in the forehead. He does this weird trip. I think he gets it too. Right? I think I get out of it. Yeah, I get out of it. Head in the side of the temple. And I honestly should have went for a low single. He tries hip tossing me. Doesn't work. I get behind him. And then it was like, he already knew. He was like, he had no other. He was like whatever with it because he was at the edge of the mat. I think as I'm seeing it, he's always working at the edge of the mat. I don't know why. Hand fighting. He goes for another takedown. Oh my god. Literally, holy. Let's just go back and just acknowledge that. Oh my god. Look at everybody's reaction. Hold on. Right? Let me just mute the audio real quick. Let's fast forward, right? Look at these guys' reactions, right? He gets the takedown, right? I sprawl, right? And then he fucking just bear hugs me. Look at his reaction. Oh. Look at this guy reaction, dude. Look at the reaction, dude. That's funny. But yeah, let's replay that one last time. And then we get in this weird scramble thingy, right? It's like, hold on. The freaking bear hug is crazy though, but it didn't stop me. But anywho, yeah. He tries throwing me. I try throwing him. Awkward situation. He tries throwing me again. We in this weird position again. But anywho, let's continue watching it.
I don't know how he did it. What? Caden's very good. I don't even know how he did it. Yeah.
I think this is the part of the match where I start getting like kind of tired. Essentially, I should have just used that or something. Oh yeah, he get like a weird. He locks his leg around my leg. Right. So he holds onto that leg. I tried walking out of it, and then we're just here. Right. And I don't know. It's like last 10 seconds. I haven't scored on him. Like low-key kind of butt at wrestling. But yeah, we're just at the edge, and my toe is there, his toe is still on the mat, and then we finally go back to the center. And it's his choice to choose again, and he chooses bottom. And honestly, let's see what I do on like what he does and what I do.
Pressure! Under the arms. Pressure! Head lever, head lever.
Yeah, that was some good defense. I think, oh man, I could have had it too. Imagine I actually like capitalized on it. I went for a front headlock. I did, and he slipped out of it. I had my underarm too. I was ready to execute the plan, and then he freaking slips out of it. And I'm like, what the hell? That's like my reaction. Oh my god, that was such an ugly sprawl for me. Look at this. Oh yeah, my stance went up. I tried freaking, and it, oh my god, elite, what is this, bro? You freaking, what type of trickery is this? And then I body lock, hoping I can freaking, it didn't work. He just held onto my leg. And then let's see.
I feel like we talked about yesterday.
And he gets the cradle. I'm fighting off my back. It's not something I really wanted to post about, me losing, but you know, everybody lose. And oh my god, throwing legs in, evil. So I tried hipping out. He's kind of like clip farming on top. Yeah, he's just cliff farming me. I'm trying to like wiggle out of it. I'm tired, man. This is my last match. And actually, fun fact, I could have locked him outside because before our match, he was outside. I think he was outside with his girlfriend. And I could have just, he looked at me. He's like, open this door. And I'm like, if I leave him out, I win finals. It's his senior year. Like, he already won last year, I think. You know, I think I'm going to win my junior year, but it's whatever, though. So, yeah. Anywho, this is like, I think... Oh, yeah, it's my time, freaking... Okay, look, guys. Listen. I tried hitting a Granby, right? I just hit a really, really shitty one. And I think he capitalized on it, right? I think I tried hitting a Granby, right? Yeah. I tried moving my arm up, and then I just fucking get ragdolled in the first 30 seconds. And then, yeah, this fast forward. Starts. I don't know what's happening right now. But, I'm trying to get up. He's tired. I guess we're both tired. He leg rides. Dude, it's the leg riding for me. Look at me. I'm freaking like, fuck. Right. And he pushes me, guys. He pushes me. I don't know what I did to him. It's kind of evil. Wow. I wonder what people said about that. Let's see. Looking into the camera. Yeah, I think mentally I was just so... I think mentally I was there. I believe so for sure. But, like, I didn't even, like, it's just, like, dude. I think he pushed me because he knew he was up on points. And, I think he just tried to get, like, a rise out of me because, like, the first time we wrestled, first time, he kind of, it was not my best match again. But, he usually beats me majority of the time. I mean, there's no rivalry because he beat me, like, both times. So I lower my stance. We're neutral. Right. Okay. This wasn't even my fault. Like let's look back on that, right? I shot, right? And then he kind of sprawls out. He throws his leg back, but it's like right there. Like I don't think this was intentional. Like I think everyone knew I was tired. I don't see anyone react. Like they just knew it was a normal takedown. Like I wasn't trying to wrestle dirty or anything. I'm not a dirty wrestler. But right? He already had a high stance anyways. I have a high stance. I'm trying to keep a good stance and I'm tired, right? And so I go for a takedown. He sprawls and like he hurts his face. I mean his neck. I hurt his neck. All right? Let's like hold on, I need a burp, guys. Excuse me. All right? So he tries, I don't know what he's doing. Hand fighting. So as we can see, I'm go for it. I don't know what I'm saying. Hold up. Yeah, I go for a takedown, and that's usually because it's like a lunge essentially, and I'm confused, and I'm like, oh shit, my bad, and so we kind of just leave it like that, and then fast forward, I'm talking to the coaches. He's like, I'm tired. Look, I'm literally. It's like, you're not supposed to be saying this, but I'm tired, bro. Like I'm physically tired. As you guys can see, all my matches usually end in the first period. See, he's getting water. He's hydrating. I think I hurt his throat really bad. But, it looked like he's getting ready. We're ready. Coach said, talking to the coach. And we finally ready, right? I mean, honestly, I think after that, he was like locked in. Like, you seen his stance and everything? I mean, look at his takedown, right? Boom. I sprawl. He runs through me, and he tries lifting, and then just, I guess, kind of like dive into me. Like, let's just wind back, wind back. So I'm cross-facing him, takedown, cross-face, and I get taken down. Anywho.
Hey, lower your stance.
Coach says, lower my stance. Lower my stance. I'm trying to be energetic. I think he knows this. I'm like, it's the last period. What? Hold up. What was that defense, bro? He literally just jumps over my freaking leg attack. I'm also being really predictable right now, right? He jumps over it. Looney Tunes as defense. And it was considered outside. This guy's just enjoying the moment, I guess. This is something I always regret, dude. Not regret. I mean, I had it. I had like, I should have held on to his ankle. Well, I did hold on to his ankle.
Step up.
Oh, yeah. I didn't have enough time to freaking sprawl, dude. It was wraps. I mean, this is like...
Hips up, hips up. Step up.
So as you guys can see, I just kind of like, I got clip farmed the last second. Like, I see everyone excitement. I'm like, bro, I already knew I was the underdog, and I was like, fuck. Like, look at her face reaction. Look at everybody's face reaction, bro. That's crazy, man. If I just kept putting pressure and get the takedown. Alright, dude. You just freaking see this guy cheering him on. I'm like, bro. Like, what was I supposed to do? I just see her freaking having her mouth open like shocked. Like, yeah. This dude cheering in the background. This guy's just like, whoa. I freaking got people like, freaking this guy. Mute the audio. And then right here, it's like, fuck, dude. I'm like trying to bridge. I'm not trying to get held down by another man. And it's like, if he didn't have both shoulder blades off, and I was like, it's whatever at this point. And I try my best. And I'm like so fucking tired. Like, look at this dude. Like, I'm just like, fuck. Right, I just got clip farm. Ain't none of my homeboys gonna let me live this down. You know, it's just a goddamn another Wednesday, bro, at that point, bro. Shook hands. I look back, I'm like, fuck. Look at my little sad walk afterwards. But, actually, I'm gonna show you guys what they posted on their school. Alright, this was the, hold on. Yeah, so like I basically got clip farmed on my freaking finals. Talking about this guy not beating me. Me? Talking about me? No, I didn't. It was like something like that. So, I don't know, some Tristan guy. But dude, I get freaking clip farmed, and I got second place at freaking county. I'm like, fuck, I could have got first place, but this guy, 14-1 by the way. I was definitely get clip farmed. Freaking tackled, man. See this, bro? It's like crazy. I lose to this guy, man. Freaking my whole wrestling career, bro. But anywho, I hope you guys like this video. I'm not really like the best at breaking down wrestling. Probably just MMA, but I just wanted to do like a different type of video. Hope you guys like it. But anywho, let me know what type of other videos you guys want. Also, yet again, respect to all of my past opponents that I've wrestled in the past. Obviously, it's just wrestling. Don't take it to heart. And yeah, you know, just have fun. It's a